Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the White Dwarf magazine, issue 471. Here we go, here's issue 471 of the White Dwarf magazine, and you can get two different copies of this. You can get this copy, which has the full cover art. So if we open it out, you can see we've got the orcs going up against the blood angels here for Warhammer 40,000 theme. But if you pick up the regular copy from like the newsagents or from a supermarket, something like that, you're going to get a different cover. But this is the subscription cover that you get as part of that. And as we open it up, it tells you here how to subscribe, and you can save some money, get it delivered, and it's pretty good value. You end up paying like £5 a month, and that includes delivery. So you do save a little bit on the price. But let's start flicking through, and in the video we'll go through every page so you can have a good idea of what's included in this issue, and then hopefully that will help you decide whether or not you'd like to add this to your collection. So we're mostly seeing Warhammer 40,000 and Age of Sigmar here. We've got a little bit for Warhammer Underworlds, Black Library and Middle-earth strategy battle game as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And so let's get going and we'll flick through. First of all, we see the pictures, or some of the pictures that people have sent in of models they've painted. This is a great one here. That looks really good. And then as we go through it, nice take on the Necrons, and then they provide a little paint guide as well for you there. So this is always a good feature to look through, and also some modelling here for some terrain. So we've got a little battlefield built up as well. So that's a nice section of the magazine that I like. Then we're on to the Worlds of Warhammer, and in this section you're going to see some tips on how to create a background for your army. So here you can see you've got all the background tables, and then some examples of how they might look when put together. Then we're on to Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and we're going to see a tale of 4 warlords here. And in this section, you're going to see 4 different armies that are gradually being built up. And so a lot of them have been painted now. You can see they've got the list there with all the points values. So this is going to give you 4 different examples from 4 different collections. They've also included some paint guides for some of the models as well. But this is mostly really talking about the army, the process, and then those points tables of all the different units they use. Then we've got Realmscapes, so we can learn a little bit there. This is a nice piece giving you a little insight. And then you've got the Tome Celestial, which is going to focus on the Soulblight Gravelords. So this is a nice section, lots to read through here for fans of the Soulblight. So that's really good. And then you get an update to the Battle Tome. So you're going to get some new rules here. So this could be worth it if you're a Soulblight player. I think there's a lot in here for you. So there's quite a lot going on here, pretty in-depth, loads of new updates. So yeah, this is going to be a great section. Then you've got the INVIDIAN War. So this is going to be a campaign that you can play out. So that's really great. And then rules of engagement, you're going to start looking at the path to glory, and it's explaining why it's a good thing to do and take part in and play with your game. Then we're on to a battle report. And now this is a pretty good battle report. It's a lot going on here, loads of great images. I think I really like how they've done the Nighthaunt, and this is a good paint scheme. I started painting my Nighthaunt already, but I might actually go back and start again because I've got a lot of models from Mortal Realm magazine collection to do, and this paint scheme here just looks really good and easy to do. Right, now we've got this little pull out this month, and it's going to be the White Dwarf Hobby Bingo for 2022. I don't know what a horf is. And so here's going to be the year ahead. We can join in and play this hobby bingo game, which gets updated in each White Dwarf magazine at the back of each issue that you'll see as we get through it. So not the most exciting pull out, but I think something you could put on the wall and work towards. And then we continue through the battle report. So again, loads. I mean, this is just like pages and pages and pages. If you're a Nighthaunt fan, I think this would be awesome. And I really enjoy the battle reports from the White Dwarf magazine. I think it's a great way to get to grips with the rules and have some understanding of why they do certain things within it. So yeah, they're really great. Now we're on to Warhammer 40,000 and the Flashpoint Octarius. So here we're going to get lots of good reading, lots of background and lore. So this is really good. And then once we get past this, we can get stuck in to the Butchertown Wars. So over the next few pages here, you're going to find new rules for using your armies in the Octarius Flashpoint. So there's going to be loads here to get started, and so this is great. So lots to go through here for Warhammer 40,000 fans, including this, Zealotry'S Inception. You're going to get some new rules for the novitiates. And so here we go, the Sisters Novitiate Squad. You might have seen that with Kill Team. But here we are. This is what I'm really looking forward to reading. And this is all about the Red Gobbo. So this is a great model. I recently painted it on the channel, and that was really fun. Then we've got a little section called Glory Points, which is all about Warhammer Underworlds. And this is nice how they've split up the different alliances there and shown you the different war bands that come with each of them. So that's really good. So this is a nice little article. I like reading this each month as well. So that's really great. Then we get a little bit of fiction from the Black Library to read through. And then we're on to the Middle-earth strategy battle game. And this is really cool. We're going to see a timeline now as we celebrate the 20th year anniversary of both the game and the Fellowship of the Ring movie. And so this is showing you how the game's progressed since it started. So that's pretty neat. And then we've got some scenes of Middle-earth where we can see some little small dioramas, if you like, and how they've been put together and then painted afterwards. And then we've got a nice kind of little set here. You might do a little battle or a skirmish, and this is my favourite, Barlin's Tomb. I've been saying Balin's Tomb, but thanks for letting me know that it's Barlin's Tomb. But here we can see they've got all the different model pieces and then built a little terrain piece around that, and you can see how they constructed it out of wood. So I really like this section. I think the Middle-earth in last month's issue was great, and so is this month too. And we've got even more for the Middle-earth. We're going to learn about the legions of Middle-earth, a little bit of reading, some great pictures of an army there all spread out, so that's really nice. And then lots of individual miniatures all painted up. I've got these and I haven't painted them yet, but I think they're going to be really easy to paint. It looks like a little bit of dry brushing, that's all that's needed. So these are some nice images if you're interested in painting up some of the Middle-earth miniatures. So a really nice selection there. Let's just turn the page if I can get hold of this. It's a bit fiddly. There we go. And so now we're to the end of the magazine and we get a little bit inside the studio, a little catch up on the bingo that's been going on. And then here you can see how everyone who's been taking part at White Dwarf have been doing. Dreadnoughts I'm getting right into at the moment, so really good to see some of those. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of the magazine. So that's all the contents for issue 471. So there we go. I hope that's helped you out and given you an idea of what's included. I think for me, this isn't one of my favourite issues. Last month's was great, and I would have liked to have seen some more of the smaller games included. But there we go. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible. And if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there. And I'll put a link for that in the description down below. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.